Okay, babies. Okay, peeps. Everything is happening as it should be. The truth shall set you free. When we talk about raising our vibration and going up into the fifth dimension, in other words, ascending, we're talking about going into the heart center. We're talking about going into the truth. Because as you know, when you are in the heart center, when you are speaking your truth, there is an alignment, there is an expansion, there is an extension of that beautiful frequency, the frequency that we are accepting now from the sun, from the stars, from the cosmos, from Mother Earth, to enlighten us. Enlighten. Have you ever thought about the word enlighten? That's actually about lightening up the load. So all secrets are coming to the surface. You know, it has been many years of in the making of actually making this happen with what you were watching and seeing right now. So it can be very unnerving if you do not understand what is going on. But if you look at it from the perspective of a little seed, and this little seed is being planted in the dark soil. And it takes a while before the seed comes up and sprouts. Same thing as a butterfly. It's in the cocoon. It takes a while for it to open up the cocoon and spread its wings and fly. And that is what we are seeing, ladies and gentlemen, right now. That is what is happening right now. We are seeing all these seeds that were in the dark, all this darkness, all this covered up, covert. Even the three-letter agencies are being exposed. You know, the CIA. I was about to say CIA, NBC. Well, those two. But so all the people in the background that have been pulling these strings on the world, they're being exposed, guys. Can you understand what that means? That actually means that we are about to see reality for what it really is, and it's beautiful. We're about to go back into the sovereignty that we are, the empowered people that we are. We're about to get our powers back. Now, our chief, our commander-in-chief, in one hand, he has the ability to declare martial law. In other words, the Insurrection Act. On the other hand, and as you see, doesn't really want to do that, but he's ready. On the other hand, he says the eagle has landed. Well, it's been said. He didn't say it, but it has been said. And Storm Flynn is coming. Flynn has to do with the military. So whatever is happening right now, I know a lot of people are saying, oh my gosh, you know, we're going to have these vaccines. And I'm like, the vaccines, as far as I understand, are to satisfy the fear. They are being produced, but I am wondering what's inside of them, if they are nutraceuticals, in other words, natural stuff. Not really, of course, I don't know. I'm just speculating. This is speculation right now because I have also heard that what they're talking about is what they call the medical beds that can reverse aging. I mean, that can reverse if you're 80 years old, you become 30 or 40 years younger. In other words, you go into these beds and you get energized, your cells get cleared, everything gets, all toxins that you have accumulated throughout your lifetime gets cleared out of your system. And so hospitals are not going to be needed. So, and then we have the Nasara. What's going on there, guys? Oh my gosh, if you look at the executive orders that President Trump is doing, one of them is the election. In other words, if you don't have an election where one person puts their vote in and it counts, then we're in a banana republic, you know? I should be starting eating bananas and sounding like a monkey. Woo, woo, woo. You know, I mean, that's, no, so So it's all unraveling, and it's unraveling fast. And so many things are happening behind the scenes, and we all feel it on some level. We can't really relax because we're all feeling it. But I'm almost telling you that if you would look at everything in reverse, it has already happened. So when I go into my other states of being, and I keep asking, and I keep getting the same answer. The question I'm asking is, are we going to come into the greatness? Are we going to be able to live a beautiful life? Are we going to be enslaved? I get no, because we're getting out of that. But what I keep saying, what I keep hearing is, you are awakening, all of you are awakening. And together, united, you are going to be able to make a difference. And your commander-in-chief right now knows that he has to be very careful with how he opens it up. And that's one of the reasons why, how he acts. That's one of the reasons why he does not bring out the military, even though they are being put in places now all over the country to keep us safe. And I've said this before, they're here to keep us safe. He has the military. The military he's the commander-in-chief. And they love him. And for the last 4 years, he's been upgrading, updating, changing them, you know. So they're in the highest abilities. I mean, they're really able to do a lot of things. They are upgraded on the military front, but also on how to deal with all this that's going on. And much of the truth is coming out, is being leaked out little by little, here and there. I don't even want to go into the Hunter Biden computer or the Hillary or the Obama or anything like that, because it's all coming to the surface. I mean, the questions that Donald Trump had before he even became president was, is Obama legit? You know, that'll be interesting. All of this is coming up to the surface. So I am very confident, and the question I keep asking, are we going to go out to the lighter side? Now, mind you, we are going into the fifth dimension. Some of us are here. Some of us are still not there. Some of us are still sleeping. But having a rude awakening right now. I feel that there's a lot of you that are having a rude awakening. But what I will tell you is, as we are going into this higher frequency, this higher state of being, guess what's happening too? We are letting go of toxins also within ourselves. And you see, that's what I work with. That's what I help people do. I help people clear these maybe traumas, childhood stuff, or things like that. And if you want to know a little bit more, go on my website. I'll leave the link below. But I want you to know that there is always a way out of any kind of misery. There's always a choice to go a different way. But right now, I am so thrilled to see and to feel and to hear and to open up to all the magic that's coming towards us, all the beauty that's coming toward us. We are literally taking off the skin of an old part of us, letting it go and going into the sunshine. That's the way it feels like. You know, we're going to become enlightened. We're going towards the light. And we're clearing up. We have to clear up even in our homes, in our bodies, in our friendships. We're clearing up everything that is not of light. Everything that does not serve us, does not make us happy. Everything that does not and sometimes people, we hang on to relationships, or we hang on to people because, well, you know, they've been there for a long time and so on and so forth, but they have their own path to go. Don't hang on to anything that is not in alignment with your truth. Okay, yeah, we got to hang on to our families because yeah, that's a different story. Okay, I mean, there's something, but we can help our families, even though my family on many levels think that I'm a total tin hat. I mean, I'm conspiracy theorist. I can't wait. I mean, that's what's happening right now. Everything that I've been talking about is actually happening. So people that have thought I was completely out there are now going to say, wait a minute, Helene was telling it the whole time. Well, I'm not the only one telling this. There are many others that are channeling that same information, that have that same information, that we're going to be just fine. We're going to be wonderful. We're going to be amazing. I want you to take this light that I'm bringing to you, and I want you just to put it into your hearts and just spread it around wherever you are. Because yes, it's looking better than it looked for a while. But we still have a couple of humps to go. And I thought actually we might have a time where we need to, D-Day, we might have to stock up. So stock up on water, batteries, food, and necessities. So just so you know that is one thing that you need to do as well, just to be prepared. But it seems like what I'm seeing, it seems like it's going to be a swift shift. There's going to be some violence, so stock up on ammunition and stuff like that too, and have the numbers of your loved ones on a different, not just on your cell phone, because if you have a landline, make sure that people know your landline. Make sure that you have the ability to call other people's landlines too. Write it down, not on your computer, not in here, on a piece of paper, because the landline should be able to work still. If anything would happen, I'm just trying to prepare you. And batteries and flashlights and stuff like that, yeah. I don't think that it's going to go that far. I know that we've gotten a lot of solar flares, solar flare-ups, and a lot of energy is happening right now. So a lot of the communications are a little bit corrupt, but that's only temporary. Okay, my dears. And visit my website, www.mydivineconnection with an X, ION, and see what I can do for you. And if you're walking around feeling depressed, have anxiety or anything like that, or just want to know what's going to happen in the future, I do those are my services too. I do mediumship and readings as well. But also I do hypnosis, and I do this from my office. In other words, I can do it with the whole world. I do it through Zoom. I do it in person as well, but I do it through Zoom and other communication possibilities. So, don't hesitate to connect with me in case you feel that this is overwhelming, and it is for many. Or that you're having issues with your relationships. You see, relationships are very interesting. They will, if you're not in sync with each other, and especially now there's even the political parties can be in the same household, and that can be very difficult. But if you're not in sync with each other, or if there's areas that are coming up that need to be cleared, I can help with that as well. So just telling you that. But anyway, my dears, I love you. I want you to have a wonderful day, and just go into your imaginary space and understand that everything is going to be just fine. Okay? With so much love and light. Over.